Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about 5 key roles you need for a successful BPM practice. So let's get into it. First, the leader. The leader's role is to ensure that there is a proper vision, mission, and strategy for the practice. And that's important because that sets the scene of where the practice goes. Particularly essential to bring in new business and create the value proposition of why the team exists. And this is crucial because that'll set the space and time and budget for further work to be done. Next, the architect. The architect's primary aim is to deliver on the value. Now, the value, once agreed on, has to be delivered and implemented in a proper way. So that entire life cycle from inception of value to delivery has to be handled by the architect. The architect also is in the business of relationships. The relationships fall under 3 categories: relationships of people, relationships of processes, relationships of technologies. The architect has to be across all of those elements, and it's quite important that they handle this and understand dependencies, because that's what you want to get at the end of the day. Third role is the analyst. Now, the analyst is an improvement specialist. The improvement specialist that handles the transition, the actual implementation of the as-is state to the to-be state. They're also quite involved in making sure that they conduct deep elicitation of business requirements, which is the only way that one can understand how to get from the current state to the to-be state. Next is the coordinator. The coordinator is a lot like the project manager of the team. Now, the project manager has to have a very strong and robust intake machine so that they can bring in work and allocate it accordingly, if they've got enough staff, enough people to actually perform that work. And very important to keep a handle on the budget, because without the budget, there's nothing you can do. And that's important because as a coordinator, you would have the responsibility of ensuring that there is correct staff, and if there isn't, to augment that staff with the right people. Last but not the least, the modeler role. The modeler is there to document the processes. But it's not just about documentation of processes. It's about having the skills to actually discover these processes and then document them, of course. So they are someone who has all those skills and made sure that they are able to apply it in a workshop setting or be able to do deep analysis of documentation. So that's important for a modeler to do, but their job doesn't end there. They have one more key activity, which is to govern the information that is received. So the governing of process models that go from one stage of the life cycle to another, from inception to creation to review to finally consumption. And those key areas need someone like a modeler to ensure that it's done correctly and the information remains up to date. So there you go, folks. 5 key roles you need for a successful BPM practice. I hope you liked this video. Please click on subscribe, and I'll see you back again next time.